Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Let's start talk about some spirituality. Before we do that, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and contact me using the links on below for personal consultations and astrology and tarot readings. Today talking about a very important spirituality and astrology fact, which is you can do whatever you want to do with your life, right? Because we have a lot of astrology people, my bad guys, that they do these career readings or they do these business readings and they say, oh, go down that way. You should be a model, you should be a soccer player, a football player, my bad guys. You should be this, you should be that. And that's not how it works, right? So how it works is, what is important is not what you are doing, but how you are doing, right? That's from a more spiritual, from a more physical, my bad, and energetical standpoint. And from a more spiritual standpoint, it is what is really important in your career, in your business, is what type of experiences are you getting out of your career and business, and what type of experiences, people, places, and things can you connect through your business, right? Because whatever you're making your business out of, you'll spend a lot of time doing it, right? Even if you have different businesses, you either spend physically a lot of time in there or mentally you're thinking about it. How can I improve this? You know what I'm saying? So when it's about astrology and your natal chart reading, what you get from there is what type of experiences do your spirit needs to experience, what type of experiences your spirit came down here, quote unquote, to experiences, and what energy do you have more ability to use and spend long periods of time in, aka your Saturn, your Sun, your Mercury, your Venus, basically the whole chart basically. So it's not just your Earth houses, it's not just your Mars, it's not just your Venus, right? So you can do everything that you want, right? Because I've seen, not a lot of times, but I've seen sometimes people saying, oh, this is the houses that will tell you the business, the Earth houses. And it's not true. The Earth houses will tell you how real and consistent can you make that business, or that activity, or that product. How can you show real value to yourself and others, the value of that product. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about a specific career, it's not about a specific profession, or it's not about a specific path, it's how you do that path, right? That's why you have a lot of people trying to go down the same career and they do the same things. They went to college, both went to college, they do the same thing, and one is successful and the other one is not. Because one person was meant to be there, aka down that path. They are experiencing energies, connections, ideas, feelings that they are supposed to be experiencing, that their spirit came down here to experience those things, right? And that is the things that your natal chart will tell you, right? If you have a sun in a certain place, you are here to experience certain visions and associations in a certain way, with a certain type of people, with a certain type of environment, right? So that's how you can select your activity. And it's not even about selecting your activity. Like I said, you can do anything. You can go down any career, but then it's about how you go down that path, how you go that career, how you execute that business, and what is the profit spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Because we also have here spirits on the videos on the channel. We have a lot of spirits on the channel, but we also have videos on the channel talking about how money is a consequence. Money is a materialization. Money is not even a manifestation, right? Money is a materialization of your internal work that then gets translated into the external work, right? So when we talk about profit here on the channel, most times it's not about physical profit, money, but if you have spiritual profit, if you have mental profit, and if you have emotional profit, for sure you'll have physical profit. There is no way around it, right? There is no way to escape from that. If you have profit in all of those levels, you'll get physical profit, because that's how our reality works. First we are aware of something spiritually, or first we do something spiritually, then mentally, emotionally, and lastly, but not leastly, physically, right? So once again, to be very, very clear, it's not about the business you're doing. It's not about the career you chose. It's how you do those things, right? Because we can be in the same business field and we do it differently. I do it in a more external way, you do it in a more private way. I do it in a more logical way, you do it in a more emotional way. I'm better with dealing with large groups of people, but you're better dealing with that one investor that is able to spend a lot, right? I'm better with people from that geographical location, you're better with people from that geographical location over there. So it's about that, and that's what your natal chart tells you. The natal chart doesn't tell you what business, they tell you how you do business. And then you can reverse engineering that and be like, oh, usually that line of business over there makes, or when you do that, you go through these circumstances. You feel this way, and that matches my natal chart. But also, you can just, oh, people usually do that. Oh, it doesn't match with my natal chart. But I can do it in my own way, and that's how you're going to be really successful, right? It's doing, perhaps you can go into a place, a ramification of business that is stagnated. Everybody's trying to do the same. Everybody's trying to sell the same product or in the same way. And then you come in and you show different values, you show different perspectives, you show more passion, or you show passion in a different way, and now you're going to be the successful guy or girl. Because you came into a dead business or a stale business branch, and now you're doing it in your own way, which nobody has seen before. It's all about that, right? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Or this is a ramification of that very spiritual law, right? Spiritual law, spiritual fact, right? It's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? That's how you have bad people doing bad things, and they're successful, they're rich, the cops will never go near them. And then you have another person doing those bad things, and they in jail for 20 years. They being shamed by their neighbors and whatnot. And then on the other around, we have these good people doing the good things. They ain't successful. They ain't rich. Their neighbors look down on them. And then you have other people doing these good things, and they successful. They rich. Their neighbors and everybody in their community praises them because they are experiencing through that business, through those actions, what they were supposed to be experiencing, spiritually speaking. So they are being spiritually profit. Their mind, their mental chakras, when they come together to create awarenesses, they're producing good juices. Their mind is working real well. Their mind doesn't drift off because they're bored or they can't really connect with their business. It's all about that, guys. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching. If you want a business reading, tarot, or astrology, contact me using the links down below, and catch our lives here on the channel as well. And on our IG, on my IG, we have some reels, some good spiritual information, easier to digest, and all information about my readings is also there. And join the Discord for a more communal sense. Till the next time, as the Cloud Surfer, surfing out.